Alright, we should be live once again playing Stellaris. We should probably also get some desktop audio going. There we go. So, we are gonna load up our Alaris Star Imperium, which we played a little bit yesterday. It seems like we don't have the biggest fleet. We have 3 planets. Is this the... Did we actually have 3 planets? Maybe we did. Maybe we did. I am not quite sure if I remember. I thought we only had the 1 planet. But anyway, let's load up the game and see how things will progress. I have a feeling we have, because I did after the stream yesterday. I made myself a new empire. I played a little bit, and I kind of learned a thing or two that I probably should have learned whilst streaming. Let's just quick have a little look at our empire. We are... Oh yeah, that's right. We haven't found a single neighbor. We have found some caravan people. Oh yeah, that's right. We did have Bellatrix and yeah, some... good planets, I think it was. Yeah, a size of 19, and we have a size 23, so we should be fine. I also wonder if we should... Let's see, because... Yeah, we probably should make a robot factory. Yeah, we are making a robot assembly plant here. That is kind of where we stopped. We are in progress of colonizing this planet. Didn't we also send a robot over here? Yes, we did. So we have 4 Elari and 1 robot working this planet here. Fantastic. And our home world is also doing fine. I do actually think we have... I think we have used up all our districts on the planet here, sadly. So so no more districts for us to build, but we can build some more stuff here. And I do think we had a plan to build, what was it, an energy grid? Playing catch up with these games are also a little bit weird. Let's see here. How do we find the research? Technology. Alright, so we are fairly close to unlocking the energy grid. We are also in progress of unlocking the naval logistic officer and also the afterburners. I think the afterburners Mark 1 will come before anything else here. Alright, I think we are good. Let me just turn down my headset a little bit because it was a little bit loud. We also would like to see here. We kind of have a little bit of an administrative issue here. We are a little bit above what is good for our empire, but nonetheless, our construction ships are working, and so is our science ships. We have two factions, and if I'm not completely...
Technological acquisition successful.
Alright, so that, I guess, was the afterburners. So now our ships will be a little bit quicker. So let's find some new research. Ooh. Should we make destroyers? Or improved strike craft? You know what? We'll go for the destroyers. That sounds like a marvelous... marvelously good idea. Now, we do have the option of having 40 ships in our fleet here. We could probably merge these two now. Yeah. And we can also upgrade this if we have enough... yeah, we should have enough... alloys for this, so we'll upgrade that ship or that fleet. We're gonna get a little bit of an afterburner situation here. Now we do have wasn't there another planet we also were planning on getting into our
ship augmentations completed?
I think there was. Oh. The mummified remain of a single individual belonging to a previously unknown mammalian species have been found drifting in high orbit above somewhere. The being is dressed in what appears to be a flight suit, complete with a helmet, and may be a fighter pilot that ejected in some ancient battle, only to be forgotten and left behind. Our study of the corpse has proven some interesting data. Interesting, but it is a tragic fate nonetheless. Could you imagine being drifting in space for all eternity until some randoms comes and picks you up? Let's see here. We did actually have a plan to at least grab these two nodes here. I say nodes, but... and also this one seems to be
complete.
A good choking point. Alright, whilst on the surface, our drog appears to be an ordinary white dwarf. The stars hide intriguing secret. By studying our drog's pulsation, the ESS Torque, the determined crew, has discovered its composition to be almost entirely crystallized carbon. This astronomical crystal lattice seems to have formed as a star cooled, originating in its gas-fused core and growing outwards over time. Core is a diamond of cosmological proportion, glittering behind a white veil of oxygen and helium. So we got +4 physics science on that system. Where is that system, by the way? Oh, here it is. So we should be able to see. This is basically just a gigantic space diamond. Very interesting. We also have a construction ship that is out of work. NEC! That writing is tiny. Yeah, it is a little bit tiny. It's even tiny for me. I wonder if we could do something about that. Let's see here. Gameplay. Graphics. Can we... Skyling. I think we'll just have it as it is, but... What's cooking? Looks good. Wait, what is cooking? Is there anything cooking? All right, let's build some mining station on this node. I also would like to have a look at the factions. They were not complaining about anything, were they? No, they were not. So they can just go and do their thing. I mean, getting that node would probably have been much better than having...
Construction complete.
Well, I don't think the caravan people are hostile. What was complete? We constructed something. But yeah, I do think we are gonna try and upgrade our fleet a little bit. Let's see here, so we can make some corvettes. We can make 3 of them. 1, 2, 3. Just to max out our naval capacity. I think that would be a good idea.
Technological acquisition successful.
There we go. Now we have finally managed to make ourselves the energy grid. So what should we research next? Chemical plants. Do we have any of that in our system? I actually don't think we do. No, I don't think we have that. We can do... I do think we're gonna do more shields for our fleet. I think that would have been a good idea. I do want to upgrade our fleet just a tiny little bit, since we haven't been focusing too much on the military aspect. But we probably should, because I guess the neighbors around here somewhere will focus heavily on their fleet. How is your space adventure? I think it's going well. We haven't met any proper neighbors yet.
Surface variable
Let's do some research here. But yeah, we also kind of would like to get this, because we are kind of a little bit over our administrative capacity. Quite a lot, actually. Well, but we can build our energy grid, so let's just stick that onto our planet and hope for the best. And can we upgrade this soon? No? I don't think we can. Man, I kind of feel like there was something important that we planned out yesterday, but I just can't remember what it was. Alright, crater on 377D G88 exhibits long, irregular marks imprinted into the relative soft upper layer of the asteroid. Science officer. Something has recovered some interesting, unexpected wreckage from the edge of the depression. Wheeled vehicle, seemingly personal transport rather than research craft. Okay. The crew of ESS Ubek, the uninhesitant, speculate that the crater may once have been used for sports. Oh, so we found it like a little rally car of some sort, with some alien species pitting their personal locomotive devices against each other in a test of mechanical strength. Oh, so maybe some sort of derby or speed in near 0G. Vroom vroom. Alright. So
system survey complete.
This is a good system as well. We do get alloys from it, but we desperately need to get up our administrative capacity. I'm not quite sure how we can do it. I wonder if there is any buildings we could have placed if we... No, we kind of... Let's see here. Anything that will give us Administrative, I don't think any of these will do. No, I don't think there is any buildings that we can currently build that will give us any administrative. Maybe there is one actually. If we upgrade this one. No. It will not. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. But we do have a science ship that is doing absolutely nothing. And we should have plenty of projects to research here. So we'll just send him to do some anomaly research. Oh gosh, there's so many of them. So many of them. Alright, let's go and do that. Now, that
System survey complete.
person is also done. Let's try and think about this a little bit. Pause the game for a minute here. We could take this node, because this is a fairly nice choking point. I do not think this independent thing here... Struggling to keep up what I'm doing here? Yeah, I'm struggling as well, but I'm trying my best to try and figure out. I do think we are gonna take that system, even though we will go quite above our administrative capacity. And the reason is fairly simple. It is a very good choking point for all of this. So I do think we're gonna try and do that. We are lacking a little bit of influence. Actually, you know what? Can we... Is there nothing here? Absolutely nothing. I do actually think it is... yeah, I do think we can...
Construction complete.
I think it will cost the same to build a starbase here and here. And we have reached our max naval capacity, so we kind of don't want to go over that. And we should only have one fleet. We didn't have any hostiles
System survey complete.
nearby. Well, we did have this one, but this is something we are not going to be able to... took me a month of playing Crusader King 2 before I got what was meant to be doing. Yeah, I still, when I play Crusader Kings, figure out that I, at some points, don't know what I'm doing. There is actually a neutral ship here. Surveying this system. Oh, does that mean we have to take that node as well? I think it does. Let's research those. Hopefully we can manage to... oh, that means we have two systems that we need to lock off. But if you can maintain this, we have some very good choking points here. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Why are we getting so little influence? Is it because of our tech costs increased by 3.30%, traditional adaptation cost 5.50%, campaign cost, and leader upkeep, and leader cost. Okay.
Special project complete.
Alright, alien barracks, science officer, something, throughout Xeno history analysis of the military installation on somewhere 2A has yielded few tangible results. The base was constructed before the planet turned completely barren, but it is unclear if its current inhospitality is the result of an armed conflict or some more peaceful or even natural process. What can be deducted of the strategy and tactics in armed conflict does not seem to have been far in advance out of our own. On the upside, science officer claimed to have drawn much inspiration from the alien remnant. All right, do we get? Oh, he only gets some. Oh, he gets a new trait, and he also gets some experience. And I wonder if we should just set this science ship to automatically go and explore. Boldly go. Yeah, I think that is a good idea. So
Construction complete.
Have 2, 3 additional systems that we kind of would like to settle. We have this one here and this one here, and we kind of would like to connect them into our empire. Well, not kindly, we definitely do. Alright, let's see here. Alright, communication established. We are receiving a transmission from the Confederation of Tahpol. They appears to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostiles between us have ceased for a moment. Interesting. Let's pause the game. Oh, okay, we found somebody. Rather close. So, who are these? They are Federation builders. They are egalitarians, and they are pacifists. The way forward lies in our hand. All right, let's go with that one. All right, the news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time has received with mixed feelings by our population. This confirms what we had long suspected. We are not alone in this galaxy. Each new ally species we encounter represent both an opportunity and a threat. We must be wary. The particular Xenos have a level of technology similar to our own, indicating that we achieve spaceflight at roughly the same time. Alright, so let's have a look at this empire. It is a confederation, so they might be they might not be well, they don't like us for some reason. Newly contents slave policy. And also our bombardment policy, and that we are an authoritarian tyrant. I don't know what they're talking about. So what are you trying to do at this moment? At this moment, we are kind of just establishing our star empire. And right now, we kind of just stumbled across another star empire. So yeah, I'm very glad we got this node here, or this star system here, as that will kind of hinder them to go in to our system. Let's see. They also can come in here, but we do have that faction here that will hopefully stop them in their tracks. Let's see here. So this is our border. The Alaris Star Imperium, that is us, and the Confederation of Tahpol. It's these aliens here. They are a little bit unfriendly. We could try and change our policies. To kind of appeal to them a little bit more. I mean, the bombardment policy we could definitely fix. Or can we? Let's see, orbital bombardment. Indiscriminate. Okay, so we're gonna take a selective bombardment so we don't kind of just bomb everything. Yeah, we cannot change that for quite a long time. But we can also try and offer them some sort of trade. Because that, yeah, look, that kind of helped us a little bit. So now it's not minus 70, it's minus 60. Authoritarian tyrants. That is something I don't want to fix. But our trust is 0, and they have a superior power to our fleet. They are, I think we are unfriendly. They only have 75 population, and they have colonized 5 planets. I kind of would like to try and keep these friendly. I recommend war! You could just assimilate them into your empire. Well, we could do that, or most likely we would be the one that will be assimilated. Because they are a little bit larger than us and a little bit more powerful than we are. So I kind of try... I kind of think we should try and do a little bit of a more friendly solution. Let's see if we can actually get some energy credits from them. By offering them... Ooh, what do we want to offer them? Food? Yeah, food. We don't eat that much. That seems to be a no-go. Alright, how about minerals? Nope, they don't want to trade minerals with us. Alloys? Nope. Consumer goods? No, they basically don't want to trade with us. How about energy credits? No. But what we can do, we can just flat out give them. Let's give them like 2 food for 25... no, for 30 years. Okay, if they had a bigger stick. Maybe not. They do have a much bigger stick. And that will hopefully... Well, we'll see if they want our food. Maybe they don't eat the same type of food that we do. But yeah, they kind of did accept our trade deal, so that is good. So now we're down to 36. I kind of would like to see if we can get this to be... I mean, it's minus 20 since we are a new contact. Let's see if we can also change our slave policy. I do wonder if that will upset some of our factions here. Science without border. So what do they want? Extending our influence to dominate subject nations will please this. Oh gosh, they want us to follow your lead, Eddie. See, they want us to dominate our neighbors. Extending our influence to dominate subject nation will please this noble, privileged vanguard. They're all complaining now. Sign a research treaty with at least 3 other empires, but we only have found 1. Oh my. Well, we could see if there is a possibility to do please the vanguards. Do you like the 18th century naval combat Hannibal? No, I kind of prefer the like 700 naval warfare, because that was kind of the heyday of the long boat, long ship. We cannot do any Okay, maybe we'll have to look inwards into our empire here. Influence cost. So we cannot do that either. I kind of don't want to step down as an empire. Or an emperor. Primus Mikob needs to rule. That's just the way it is. But we also had slave policies we could look at. So we could just do prohibited slave market. To be fair, you guys pretty much invented seafaring. Well, I do kind of feel like you have like the Malaysians and all of those nations. They were kind of a little bit before us, I think, but I think we had more complex ships than they had. All right, let's see how they think of us now. Come on, at least we're trying. We went from -70 to -16. And it will rise +2 every year. So if we are... Oh gosh, if we just extend a little bit more, could we offer them some more minerals? Let's do that. Offer them a trade deal. We're gonna offer them minerals per month for a long period of time. 4. They said the Viking made it to Newfoundland in North America. Yeah, that's true. We did. Alright, so they accepted our trade, and look at that. Their opinion of us, they actually like us now. Just with a tiny little effort, we can have our empire, but it will eventually balance itself out, and, well, we'll see. We don't have any border
System survey complete.
friction yet. Let's research that. We also have so many ships that kind of don't do anything. I do wonder if we should move that one over here. We also have you. What was your initial idea? You were supposed to build an outpost here. We need 10 additional influence to get that one. Alright. And by the way...
Special project complete.
Alright. Having searched the ship and inspected the crew's remains, Science Officer something has deducted that the crew members must have killed each other. The solution and confinement of space travel can break even the strongest of mind. Okay. I think that was in reference to... Oh, hello! Critical failure! No!
Surface variable detected.
What? We are receiving a distress call from the USS Ukra. The crew has gone mad and are killing each other. No, the captain has lost all control. Sending help would be futile at this point. Could this have anything to do with a derelict ship they recently investigated? So we basically lost a science ship. By chance we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during our survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. It could be a distress... Let's go and do that. Been playing Black Wake a bit. It's pretty fun. Was going to recommend if you like the idea of being part of a Navy crew. I don't know. I did play a lot of naval combat type of games, but I just can't recall what they were called. Port Collis? No, no, that's a building. Port Royal. Gosh, if you remember those old games. I played those a lot when I was younger. But let's see here. The situation log. I kind of felt like a lot of stuff just happened. Investigate large skeleton. Investigate beta aliens in limbo. An alien vault filled with data. We haven't done that yet. Abandoned star platform available. Alright. Anomalies. Weak signals. We are working on a bunch of stuff here. Alright, so our science officer reports that Kogan 4A is covered pole to pole with a web-like network of electric impulse. This network responds to external simulations. The USS Olbanok, the equitable experimented with sending a low voltage pulse onto the surface, resulting in a wave of illuminating that rippled through the network like a circuit board. Even more remarkable, the web rearranged themselves. A secondary pulse revealed that the filaments had organized into a new pattern, centered around where the previous pulse had contacted the surface. So, our science officer concluded that the discovery has confirmed his long-held theory that life can exist almost pulsary as electrical impulses, independent of cellular or viral structure. Okay. Alright, let's see how our neighbors are doing. Are they still liking us? They still are. Can we, like, declare friendship or something like that? Not the war, make claims. No, we don't want to do that. Offer them trade deal. There is not much here we can do. We can close their borders, but I think that would make them angry. We can guarantee them independence of this empire. If they are attacked, we will automatically come to their defense. So I don't think we would like to do that with this species, because we are kinda, well, if we find an empire that is a little bit more like us, I think that would be better. Portugal is awesome. Black Lake is first-person game, 3v3 combat, up to 13 people on one crew. You play as one of the crew. I wonder if I haven't played it, but I think I've seen a couple of videos about it. We should have enough to build this system here. Luckily, there is nothing to be dug out from this system, so we don't have to use any resources on making mining stations or science stations.
Planetary surface settlement established.
Oh. Bellatrix Prime is now done. We don't have a leader. We should probably fix that. So, what kind of government should we have? Plus 10 for food, building cost, building district, and planetary building speed. So we have 2 of these. Let's go with... Sure, we'll get more food. Maybe that would help him out. Also, do we have a government on all the systems? Yeah, we do. Good. Good. Goody good good. But we kind of would like to...
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Get a little bit more trade goods, I think, because we are kind of losing a tiny little amount every month. We are also losing quite a lot of of energy credits. Initial analysis of the asteroid's composition points toward potential interesting finds. Yeah, you go and do your little thing, my little science officer. And let's just have a look, because they kind of would like to work here, right? Yeah. Is there anything we can do on our home planet? No, I don't think so. We kind of have maxed the home planet out. And we have plenty of stuff where people can work. We're kind of lacking like 8 clerks, 1 technician, and 2 miners. And you're also making neo robots. That was kind of the. Oh, we also have a farm bot. Interesting. But yeah, how are we gonna get more consumer goods? That's also a good question.
Construction complete.
I wonder why we haven't built a mining station and a research station here. So resource management is a big part of this. Yes, it is. It is more of a resource management game than anything else, I would think. Oh gosh, would you look at that? Now we can actually build something here. And we had an idea to try and get more consumer goods, because we are kind of producing quite a lot of it. So we're going to turn minerals into consumer goods. I kind of feel we don't have any specialized planets.
System survey complete.
Okay. On the shoulders of Giant, it appears that the asteroid V413285 and the surrounding debris originate from a former planet. Deep within the center of the asteroid, we can find traces of extreme valuable alloy. These are also hint of a bacterial life that has now died in the vacuum of space. This shows us that celestial bodies once bore the promise of life. Okay, so we got 3 alloys on that system. That is quite good, actually. I just tried to figure out where that could have been. Well, oh well. We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. It might have been a glitch in our system, or it could be a sign of something more. But yeah, where was it that we found? Oh, it must be over here, right? Oh, this would also have been a good choking point. But we're so low on influence right now.
System survey complete.
That I don't think we can be, because we are just expanding so much above our administrative capacity that we are starting to lose resources. Oh, long word. A micro singularity recently intersected something, passing straight through the core and emerging on the other side of the planet. This encounter does not seem to have caused any permanent damage, but it has altered the energy output of the planetary core slightly, in a way that defies our current scientific model. Further studies may be warranted. Alright. I think I might really enjoy this. I have over 1,000 hours on Crusader King 2. Don't judge me. I won't. It's definitely a time-consuming game, and it's a fun and interesting game. But yeah, if you like Crusader King, then you're definitely gonna like this. If you like Star Trek or Star Wars or Stargate or any of those kind of TV series, you're definitely gonna like this. Let's see here. Could you why don't we have enough to wait, what? I was kinda trying to get that one. Now let's build some mining stations here and some research stations here. So yeah, that is gonna be a nasty choke point. Let's see, we have a science ship here that is doing absolutely nothing. I wonder if we should just set him to automatically go and explore. Have you tried the multiplayer? No, but I played multiplayer on Crusader Kings at one time, but I played with people from the stream, and people constantly dropped out, and so it kind of took away the aspect of the multiplayer, I felt like. So I mean, we have this planet here, 12. We could try and colonize it. It's not going to be like... That's also going to increase our empire sprawl
Construction
quite a
complete.
lot.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
You just go and do your research. Sensor report. A shipwreck, unidentified origin, has been sighted in orbit. You go and research that, my friend. How many populations do we have here? I mean, we are slow breeders, so... How many robots? We still only have one robot. How quickly will we be able to build these robots? Not very quickly, 2.3 a month. But we should have a new robot coming in very soon, I think. Crusader King 2 is fun to multiplayer, but goes on for days sometimes. You need people that will stick around for that long haul. Yeah, I know, and that is definitely not something that is easy to find whilst streaming, right? Especially with my streaming schedule. Our crew aboard USS something, the Righteous, reports that the Hagel 3 shipwreck appears to have been the result of an unexpected geomagnetic solar storm. The supply ship suffered a complete loss of life support system and sustained inappropriate damage, drifting until it entered somewhere's gravity well. There are no survivors. The ship's cargo hold does indeed contain a notable amount of minerals. However, the captain of the USS Kogul the Righteous cautioned that the construction of indicates... Oh yeah, so it's basically... We've basically found a ship from this empire here. I do think we're just gonna return it. There we go. We're gonna be one of those friendly neighborhood city dictatorships.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Yeah, you just go and do your science. They are still +2, but we kind of are... Yeah, we kind of are border fricturing. Yeah, so we're gonna lose a little bit from that. But they still think that we are kind of not terrible. Well, we could see if we can manage to transfer system. No, please don't transfer anything to them when it comes to systems. How about some information? Transfer the communication channels of known empires. Transfer the full map vision. Let's see if they would like to do the same. No, it ain't happening. energy credits is kind of what we want. We can actually do a little bit of trading with that. Let's do food. And we'll see if we can get a little bit. And we're gonna make sure that they are in our favor. 10. We're gonna see if we can get as much energy credits out of them as possible. Like so. So we're gonna get a little bit of a bonus. That's 13. Let's confirm that. So that means we're still gonna lose a little bit of energy credits, but it's kind of minimal if they accept the deal. And they did. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So if we look at our we now have plus 16 instead of only plus 4. So that's good. That's good, I hope. Alright, the wreckage cargo returned. Arai, we have received word from our down supply ship cargo. We would like to extend our gratitude for you for taking the time to recover it without the need of token intervention. Alright, so we actually got 100 influence. That is just simply perfect. Do we have another construction ship somewhere around here? Yeah, we do. And we are going to use the influence 20 planet. This is actually also a good planet. Gonna build a starbase down here.
Construction complete.
And just continue exceeding our administrative capacity. Oh my gosh. Alright. And we also have a construction ship here that is not doing anything. 1, 2, 3. We could make it very simple and just take this one. Because that means that all our outposts are now connected. And then we'll take that one and that one, because we would like this one also, as this is a choking point. Alright, I think we are good. We just have to figure out how to extend our capacity here. We have discovered a thriving ecosystem in the upper atmosphere of the gas giant Hygiel 1. Massive floating creatures have evolved bodies filling with lighter than air gases. Follow the wind current and feeding off the energy released by the gas giant's frequent lightning storms. These beings in turn support colonies of smaller animals that prey on the atmospheric plankton of each other. Well, that is actually a very interesting thing.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Alright, so impressive structures litter Hannibal surface, practically begging for some archaeology work. Let's do that. We're just gonna say yes to everything. Signed. Oh, speaking of saying yes to signed, wasn't there an edict we were about to change? Let's see, edicts. We had. What were they complaining about? Map the stars. Alright, Science Without Borders. Sign 3. Oh yeah, that's right. And I'm not quite sure what that means. Extend our influence to dominate subject nation will please the noble. Yeah, but we cannot do that. I do wonder if we should try and suppress this faction. Suppressing this faction and values of the noble pyramid, this will make their ethics less attractive to our population for as long as this is active. So, faction approval. Authoritarian. This will lose some influence. You know what? I don't think we would like to lose one of the 2 influence we have per month to suppress a faction. Yeah, we have a science officer that leveled up. And the game is currently on pause. Let's get the game running again. What is this, by the way? Oh, this is all the different type of exotic goods we can eventually, hopefully, mine. Alright, so we have Edic, monolithic. Hasmera is uninhabited and indeed unhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotactics carved from some minerals not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monolith flowing the lines definitely chart a history so fantastic it must surely be fictional. Surely. They're beautiful. Make the digital reproduction of the monolith widely available in our empire. Image them for the archives. Yeah, let's just take pictures of them.
Construction complete.
Don't need to reproduce everything we find in the galaxy. And we also have a construction ship that is doing absolutely nothing. Let's build some mining stations and some research stations here. This is also a good choking point. And can we settle here? There is a 60%. I kind of feel like that would be... I don't know. But it's a large planet. Maybe we should wait. Hope we can manage to get some terraforming
System survey complete.
Tools. I think that would be a good idea.
Construction complete.
There we go. Now we have connected our empire. And let's just build some mining stations there. And look at that. We have actually all we need of energy credits. Oh yeah, this would also be a good choking point, wouldn't it? Oh, I see so many choking points that starting to get low on oxygen. The particle remains of an ancient youth starship have been found in high orbit of Maradom 2A. Initial analysis conducted by the ESS Ulbanok, the Equitable, indicates that the vessel may have served as a colony ship. Even cruise-sized youth ships were typical crewed by only 1 or 2 individuals, given the immense size of their bodies. But the Hulk has more than a dozen cryopods attached, each containing withered exoskeletons from what must have been the youth colonists. Right, so we got another special project. You know what? Could you just do that right away? I wonder why we are so fascinated with the youth ships. This is not our empire. Let's see, they still like us. They still do. But we are losing 5 per year. We have border friction.
System survey
and
complete.
Our government style. It's kind of drawing things down.
Construction complete.
Alright. So that's a good natural choking point. We don't need to expand more here. We also would like to finish this project here. Building the mining stations. I do like the gameplay concept being
complete.
Offered here. Just wish they had done a bit more aesthetic wise. What do you mean? Don't you like the aesthetics? I really like it. But we're kind of playing like... what is this? This is our space station. It actually is pretty good looking when you kind of look into the different systems. If we, for example, go into our home system, where we have... I don't know if you saw any space battles, but here is our fleet. It's not the biggest fleet in the galaxy. Kind of looks like some of them are a bit rusted. Why do they have skulls on them? And the space battles, they are incredible. I sadly don't think there is any way we could show you that right now, but let's see. You are done. I would like to build this station here as well. So we would like to build that one here, that one here. And we have reached our capacity. We could either build silos on one of our planets to store some of our minerals, or we could just sell them. And I do think we'll just sell them. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So, what is our...
Special project complete.
We got one youth artifact recovered, okay. What is wrong with this call? Okay, so there is hostile fauna here on this planet. I probably should have looked at that before we settled. Habitable minus 10% and minus 5% happiness, because there are some wild beasties living on this planet that might eat our colonies. Let's hope they won't. But that's a fairly new established colony. I mean, it looks pretty cool. And you can kind of see we have colonized it. You can kind of see the lights of the cities here, or different kind of places where they live. I kind of feel like it is a fantastic looking game when you go into the different systems. So I can also see if we can find... I think we have like... oh yeah, we have a tri-solar system here. 3 suns. And... what is this? It's a white and a red giant. That's a white... What is it, a white giant? Or no, it's probably not a white giant, it's a white dwarf. And we have stuff like black holes. Sadly, we don't have anything in here, and that's a gate we found somewhere that's probably harnessing the power of the black hole. So now you know how a black hole looks, right? There is another type of star that looks a pulsing star. I think it's called, but I don't think we have that in our system. Oh yeah, there we go. This is just incredibly cool. Yeah, a pulsar star. Oh, there's the abandoned platform. Yeah, so we have an abandoned star platform here, which I don't know who owns, but oh well. And you can also make your own type of
anomalous surface variable
race, I guess. Could we stop for a minute here? Automatic exploring. Colossal impact crater hints that something big collided with the surface of this planet once. Yeah, you go and research that. I have. But remember, it is a Paradox game, so there are some DLCs out there for the game. What were we doing? Oh yeah, that's right. We were making a station here as well. Oh gosh, we are kind of overreaching a little bit now.
Technological acquisition successful.
When you say some, yeah, but you don't need all of them. Like Crusader King, there are like tons of just aesthetic things that will give you more character portraits. Let's see here. I'll bring up the list here. If I were smart and had it in front of me, I didn't. And we have to find it in my large Steam catalog here. Stellaris. So you have Megacorp, Synthetic Dawn. I have Distant Star Story Pack. Some of them I think are free. Apocalypse is a good one. And is it Utopia? That also is a very good one. And I think they also have some... No, when I first purchased Crusader Kings, I bought a bunch of character portraits because I thought it was something else. I thought it was a DLC, like a proper DLC, but nope. Wait, science ship. Why not doing anything? Research that. Research that. Do we have any science ships in this vicinity? No, we don't. Research that, and then research that. Gosh, we're kind of low on science ships, I feel. Oh yeah, that's right. We did some research. Let's go for plasteel armor. Plasteel is an elastic material that combines many of the quality of plastic and metal. It is relatively cheap and to produce and can be used to augment ship armor. Yeah, we'll do that. Get our ship's strength up a little bit. I think that... Didn't we pick it? No, we didn't. There we go. Alright, a large mineral-rich asteroid collided with your Mundir 1 at some point during the previous 1,000 years in what must have been a major impact event. An abundance of minerals can now be found on the planet in the vicinity of the impact crater. So we got +3 to some sort of mineral.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
All right. We also found a small
Complete.
We also found a small cargo pod. Has been left to drift in space above the gas giant. It has been captured by the planet's gravity well, and will eventually be pulled into its atmosphere. Yeah, you go and do that. And we also got a new tradition we can unlock. Trade value. Enter the coordination, perhaps the most important purpose of any successful interstellar federation is mutual defense of its member. We have an obligation to contribute as much as we can. You know what? We're gonna try and become best buds with our neighbors. I think that is a good idea. All right, neighbor. Okay, I have a plan. Let's try and keep it civilized. We're gonna try and invite them to the Federation. War philosophy, all of wars of aggression. That we could fix. Policies. War philosophy. We're gonna have... we must further our own interstellar event. They run contrary to the interest of others. Claiming other systems is only allowed during defensive wars against gastral empires. Or should we go for a defensive war? Defensive war. Violence is the last resort to ensure the integrity of our nation. I kind of feel like we should try to go for a diplomatic kind of solution. So let's go for a defensive war. Kind of are kind of shaking things up a little bit here, but all right. So base minus 50 acceptance. So if we can get this up to above 50, is that how I understand this? Relative power of empire minus 2. We can try and fix that by just adding some more trade deals, perhaps. I don't understand why they are wanting systems. What system is that? Oh, that's a fairly non-interesting system. But yeah, we have plenty of minerals. We can try and let's give them like 5 a month for 30 years. How does that sound, my friend? Or my to-become friend? Alright, let's see if they accept. They accept. Oh, look at that. Now we can form all sorts of pacts here. We definitely would like to have a research agreement. It will cost us a little bit of influence per month, which is not good. Forming a research agreement with this empire will give both of your empire the research speeds of all the other empires' discovered technologies. This will increase their trust. Well, we'll do that. And we'll also let's see if we can do a commercial, to form a commercial pact with this empire. Will increase the value of both empires' trade network. This will increase their trust by something each month upon maximum plus 50. It will cost us a little bit more influence. Oh gosh, we're gonna not have any influence again. Okay, I found it for £6. Sold. Good. Welcome to Stellaris. It will cost us each month, and we will get a little bit of energy credits, and they will get a little bit less energy credit. That is actually a terrible deal. Why do we get so much and they so little? No idea. Let's also see if they would like to have a non-aggression pact. I think that would have been a good idea. And a defensive pact. What does that imply? Form a defensive pact with this empire. If either empire is attacked, the other will automatically come to their defense. This will increase their trust of us by 0.75 each month for maximum of 100. It will cost us... You know what? We'll wait a little bit with that, I think. Now let's see what it takes to get them into our... Alright, so we cannot see what either of us will stand of winning a war. We agree to enter into a non-aggression pact. That's good. And they also agreed to our research and commercial pact. So we are starting to become friendly with these folks here. If we can get another 27. Gosh, this is gonna cost us quite a lot. We also need to enter a migration treaty with this ally. Our population will be able to freely move between both empires, but they are not free to move between each, sadly. But invite them to a federation. 27. So we need to get 27 more, and I think we could just throw some more minerals at them. 27. 28. Let's give that for 15 years. That should definitely... Are there any must-have DLCs? There aren't any must-have DLCs, but there are some DLCs that I kind of felt like is worth having. Let me bring up the list again, because I can't remember all of them in my head, because my brain power is limited. Let's see, Stellaris. Megacorp, you don't need it, but it's a fun one. Synthetic Dawn, I think, is a very interesting thing. That means you can have more robots. Apocalypse is definitely one of them. Utopia, I think, is one of them that is very good. Distant Star Story Pack, I think that is the one that comes with... Yeah, so the one I have is Megacorp, Synthetic Dawn, Distant Star Story Pack, Apocalypse, Utopia, and Anniversary Portraits, and the Horizon Signal. That is the one I have. Alright, let's try this. Let's confirm this and see if this is enough to get them to join our federation. It says minus 25. Could be because we are... Well, we are we're forming a large coalition here, so probably have to work on it a little bit. We probably also should see how they actually feel of us. This cargo pod was left by someone in the upper atmosphere at Cawdor 6 long ago. It has somehow escaped notice of our spacefarers, of other spacefarers, and its decaying orbit means that it would have been lost in the gas giant's crushing atmosphere in another few years. When the crew of the USS Quagwell the Righteous unsealed the pod, they found a stash of alien jewelry. Oh yes, made out of precious metals. Remarkable. So we got 500 energy crystals. Energy credits, sorry. Alright, let's...
Technological acquisition successful.
Fantastic, and we have our Fleet Academy and our Naval Logistic. Now we can... Oh, gosh. Naval Logistics, so that means we can have 50 points in our fleet, and we can only have... Yeah, we need to increase our naval capacity. Oh, how should we do that? Habitat +5. By adjusting atmospheric filters on a per-site basis to better filter undesirable elements, colonial living conditions may be improved. Or artificial moral code. The internet. Right. Bill of Rights. Yeah, that's what we're going to research. Gonna get less crime and 5% more amenities. I think that would help our system. You should also be building mining stations and also research stations. And then we'll... oh gosh, we only have 19 points. Influence points. It's kind of our main hindrance here. Alright, let's see how things are going with this empire. I really would like to try and get them into a federation, but They actually trust us a little bit. That's good.
System survey complete.
They do have Cause Bailey on our system because of our ideology. That is not good. I don't think they like the fact that we are an empire. What kind of governing form do they have? They are federation builders. They are a democracy. You can make it a federation. Yeah, I probably could do that.
Special project complete.
Archaeologists investigate the derelict youth cruiser above Latharos 3 have transmitted their report. There are 2 large cryo chambers in the cruiser's midsection designed to house 1 youth each in suspended animation. Given the massive size of the youth individuals, this was apparently their standard crew complications on the vessel of this size. No youth remains were found anywhere on the ship, but archaeologists managed to recover logs from a computer that monitored the life signals and medical conditions of the crew. It has proved valuable data on the youth physiology. Hello, Z. How are you doing? We're doing fantastically fine, thank you. Hope you are also having a fantastic day. So they have a Cause Bailey on us because of our ideology. I do wonder if we can actually fix our empire. If we do that, that will give us plus 20 in administration capacity. I'm still sick. Oh, that's not good. It's going to cost us 250 influence to do that, which we don't have. Which we don't have whatsoever. It's going to take us a while to get it. But I do kind of feel like we should prioritize getting this system first.
Construction complete.
Let's see how much that is going to cost us. That is going to cost us, yeah, we're going to need 30.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
What is going on here? Our science officer have found an anomaly. It will require extensive probing, but could garner a substantial find. Yeah, let's do that. Chat was said. Wait, what? But on the plus side, no school. And a chatbot just said, wise. What? What did logic is the beginning of wisdom, not the end? Yes, it is a quote from Spock from Star Trek. Now, how is our planets doing? There are... They still haven't managed to repopulate 2. And how many do we need for this one? 5. So we need to get 5 population into this planet. And how are things going here? We're not kind of growing as quickly as I would like. We have some regular robots. Can we, by any chance, tell them to not make regular robots? Honey, don't drink Pepsi. They're owned by PepsiCo. PepsiCo owns the T-Series. As I always said, you know what they say. Pepsi Max, make yourself glow in the dark. Cheers, boys and girls. Anti-vaxxers are a danger to the entire herd immunity of our species. think that is the most dangerous, non-political and non-national thing we have encountered in our time, to be perfectly honest. Alright, let's see here. The ISS Torque the Determined's crew is reporting that they found some spectacular on Jormon Deer 5. The surface lies trace of an explorative expedition from another civilization. Left behind are some well-preserved documents and artifacts. The purpose action by Chief Science Officer Yonder is sent to the text finding to our home world for translation. There is also the possibility to sell them off to private investors. We can sell them to get a little bit of energy credits and minerals, but I do think we're going to go for the research.
Situation log adjusted.
People who disagree with the idea of vaccination. Don't know what, Eddie. Let's see here. Did we have
Construction complete.
anything else to use our? I kind of wanted to test this one. We can now kind of build this. Yeah, we can get some rare crystals. Did we have any more of them scattered around our empire? I don't think we did. Yeah, we should probably chill down on the discussion, Eddie. During surviving on Canopus 4, the ISS Kagul the Righteous discovered several exotic gases, preservedly unknown to us. These gases have a variety of different uses, particularly in the operation of advanced energy-based weaponry and force field. Some of the gases can also be used as starship fuel, or even as recreational drugs. Oh gosh. Screw the oil. Go for this. While we do not yet possess the means of extracting these resources, we should seriously consider establishing control over this system for the future explorations. That must be somewhere here, right? Yeah, here it is. Yeah. Oh man. I'm turning 35 in a couple of days. Gosh, I'm not looking forward to that. I actually have lost an entire year. I was going throughout this year thinking that I was 33 and turning 34, but gosh, that is not the case, sadly. Now, we don't have anything more to do with our construction ship. I think we could just park them, unless we have any science logs we can do. We just flat out just research that. Okay, so we've done all of these. We cannot do anything of that. We have a giant skeleton. We could trace, we could investigate beta aliens. Let's just click that. In limbo. Available abandoned star platform. That also needs a science ship somewhere in the vicinity. And we also have found some texts that got sent to our home planet that we should try and translate. And for some reason the game speed turned into normal. We kind of would like to go very fast because, you know. Let's see how the trust cap is going. They are going up. We can still not invite them to into our federation.
System survey complete.
All right. I think it's so weird that we only have found one empire here. Wait, weren't we supposed to build something? Yeah, we were supposed to build this station here. We still need 4, so in 2.5 months. Oh yeah, usually we don't have that many from Scandinavia. Oh hello, something is happening here. What is this? We have people that don't have any jobs to go to. That's a shame. We could make this a flat-out city planet, but I do think we're gonna build some energy credits here. So we're gonna make 2 housing and 2 technician jobs. Were we making robots here? Yeah, we were. So let's let's build a couple of generator districts so we can get some more. Let's also make some cities so we have room for some
Special project
people.
complete.
Alright, we have made first contact with some raiders. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Okay, Honey has a Reddit. I used to do Facebook. Then I stopped caring about social media. Yeah, I don't use social media that much. I post when I go live on Twitch. No, sorry, Twitter and Discord, I think. Facebook. Well, it's not a social media. It's a video platform, right? So let's see. A nomadic civilization. They will occupy a number of large space stations and live around a Kotor system that houses the bulk of their massive numbers. Crowded. Oh gosh. Should we try and contact the raiders? Oh, they're adorable. Outsider, we are somewhere. Unlike the civilized star nations of the galaxy, we have no single master to lord over us. But I have been chosen to convey this message to you on behalf of all of the houses. Do not try to impose your soft and effete ways upon us. You may freely send your alien ship into our territory, but do not expect them to return. Our warriors will welcome the division, however. Transmission on this frequency only if you wish to offer tribute, or if you have need of mercenaries, as well as a means of paying for them. It just makes me feel more normal. It's weird when the TV can't talk back. What did we found? An ancient medical complex. Astounding news from the SS Ulbanok. The equitable deep scans have revealed an unexpected large solid core on Kotor 2 to be covered with compressed remains of a sprawling medical complex millions of years old. Though the intense mental pressure of the gas giant severely limits the amount of data we can extract from the core surface. Science officer something something reports that the hidden structure... Wait, what? Reports that the hidden structures match beyond a doubt technology used in the enigmatic L gates. The crew hypnotizes Caldor 2. Hypothesize Caldor 2 was a planetary medical facility created by the gate builders millennia ago. At some point, the complex was abandoned, and its automated gas replicators ran unchecked for untold centuries, gratefully converting the planet into a gas giant. Oh, all right. Happy dining, Eddie. Sorry. Saki, Eddie. Alright, so we also have a housing problem on this planet. That's not good. Now, what happened here? We have built a mining bot. We have built... I do wonder if... because we do have a mining bot and we do have a neobot. Neobot is kind of those everyday type of robots. But if we go in here, we have 2 robots that is farming, a neobot and a robot, one of the original robots. I'm like on 8 megabytes per second speed now, up or down. Cool. We have 1 unemployed mining bot. We should probably have built... we'll stop these and we'll build a mining district for the mining robots instead, I think. You don't have anything to do at all. Oh. No, it doesn't seem like we have anything to do with our construction ship quite.
Technological acquisition successful.
Did finish some research. We managed to research better shielding. Barren point defense. Barrier point defense. What is this? Point defense energy. Now, I do wonder if we will have specialization combat computers, basic combat roles. I think that would have been good. And we could also upgrade our fleet with the new shields. It's going to cost us quite a lot of alloys, 15.30. Actually, that's not a lot. So any tips you can give before jumping into the final frontiers? I always love to envision a society. This is not like oh, let's min-max everything kind of gameplay, but I kind of like to envision like a type of empire. For example, are you going to be a highly religious empire? Are you going to be and try to figure out what their goal is, and then you start making the empire out of the idea you kind of envisioned in your head. That's usually how I go. The role-playing gamer in me kind of takes over a little bit. Yeah, this was the empire. Yeah, these were the raiders that kind of attacked us previously. Destroyed one of our science vessels.
Ship augmentations completed.
Okay. Let's see how our neighbor is doing. We could... Oh, we still can't invite them to the Federation. They do have an overwhelming military power, and they really do like us. And hello. The raiders, oh, they are blackmailing us. Our warriors are on their way to plunder your system. Face them in battle, if you can muster the courage, or cover in fear until they have had their fill in your riches. You can, of course, offer a tribute. Oh no, we don't have the military power to deal with this. So how much do you want? 1,000 energy credits, minerals, 1,000 minerals, and food. Here, have some minerals. Stay off my land. A pity. I suppose our warriors will have to look elsewhere for entertainment then. Your people are safe, for the moment at least. I can't believe we're being blackmailed by this adorable little creature here. What is it, like a fly of some sort? I mean, it looks like a worm, and also kind of looks like some sort of larvae. And it has wings. Oh, who knows? Who knows what it is? Should we offer them migration? Let's pause here. Scanning the star, unveil a small object in rapid orbit. It is a small size, highly velocity makes it difficult for our sensor to isolate it. Let's try and research that. All right, we're gonna oh gosh, we're gonna open our borders. Your definition of adorable is questionable. You think so? I thought it was cute. Not this guy though. It kind of looks like I don't know, some sort of crustacean. Large bug, perhaps. Do we want to do a migration treaty? To enter a migration treaty with this empire, our population will be able to move freely, but I kind of don't want them to move freely. I want them, but we're gonna offer it. This will increase the trust of our people each month. Okay, so we're basically creating the EU right now. Oh gosh, Hannibal is crustacean. I'm learning. But I mean, look at these. Well, if we click on there, don't you think this look cute? Also, it has what appears to be reptilian eyes. It's a very, very weird thing. Yeah, this is completely out of work. We also have migration treaty. Let's hope that our people don't just move off to their planet. Let's hope that somebody will actually move into our... If you're making the EU, I guess I'm gonna have to leave then. Well, not yet. We haven't screwed up everything yet. We haven't created it yet. There is actually a fairly decent habitable system here. I mean, if we can manage to get in a federation with this large empire here, we should be in a fairly good state.
Complete.
I mean, 23 acceptance. Oh, what is going on here? We have gotten a response from our science officer, Cognat. It seems that a ceramic container is circling the star with their most particular. It should obviously not be there, yet somehow it managed to find a way. into a close orbit. A special project can be issued to investigate the container and try to deduct how it ended up there. Oh, it's a teapot, I would guess. Yeah, I could get 40 influence, but I kind of like to do science. Just gonna try and figure out everything, and now we can also build the science station here. Oh, good advice. Expand, but you see this. You have you start out with administrative capacity. Try not to go above that, because if you do, the technology cost will increase by a lot. Tradition will increase by a lot. Campaign cost and leader upkeep and everything will become more expensive. It's
construction complete.
It's a way to keep the game kind of balanced, and just not one system will just gobble up the entire universe at once. What is going on here? We have unemployed people. Oh no. We have one worker. That means that we should probably build... I don't know, we could do food. We'll make one of each. One food, one mining district, and... excuse me. One generator district, and we'll make 2 city districts. That should keep them busy for a while, I hope. We can't make any more districts in our home here. Alright, we have encountered a form of alien vessel in the Matar system. These strange objects have been flagged as Z aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. Alright, let's pause the game here a little bit. Let's go to the situation log, and I do think we should investigate those. The Matar system, where is that? It must be somewhere.
Construction complete.
Somewhere around
System
here, right?
Complete.
Oh, there it is. Oh, there we have another neighbor. Volub civilization encountered. We have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Matar something. In the Matar system, we have entered an early Steam age, and there is clear evidence that they are beginning to make use of both vehicles and early factory power by steam engines. We could consider building an observatory post above their world to study them more closely. We also received a transmission from the Var Technocracy. Is this that empire? Appears to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostility between us have ceased for a moment. Oh wow, speaking of crustaceans, here we have a proper crustacean. Behold, the lobster! Or the shrimp. We are the Vault Technocracy, minions of the Vice Overseer Obertai. Our aim is to improve ourselves through the use of technology, and whether you agree with these goals or not, we trust you will remain an ethical neighbor. I mean, we do share both materialistic and also the authoritarian aspect. We can go both of them. You will find yourself no match for us. That seems... We'll go with this one. Did they turn hostile, or is it just that their color is red? Ooh. Actually, we're not doing too bad, actually. But they do have an overwhelmingly... They're wary. They do have an overwhelming fleet power, which is a little bit scary, so we should probably just suck up to them right away. Not insulting them, but offer them a trade deal. Hi, we have a couple of minerals. You're interested? Rare crystals. 15. No, we don't want to give you that, but just a mineral. And would you like to trade with us some... Oh, you have some interesting stuff here. Let's see if we can grab that one. For 30 years. We make sure that we have trade in their favor. We can also get some exotic gases. No, they don't want to trade that. Alright, confirm. And say if they would agree to these trade. They did accept that. Huh.
System survey complete.
-6. Their trust is kind of declining a little bit. Well, let's take a quicker look at... We're gonna have to grab this system. We're gonna have to... War! Eddie, you warmonger! Well, we'll try
Construction complete.
To be... oh, these are also having issues here. We have unemployed people here. Maybe we could send some to... let's see here. Who is unemployed? You. You are a new robot. We could try to resettle you. Unemployed. And we'll send you to... Yeah, we'll send you here. Should be work for you there, I would guess. You have... What? We can now upgrade this. Alright, we'll do that, and we could build yet another building in here. And I do wonder if we would like to build... Let's build a luxury residence. Maybe we can get some tourism from this area. They are taking advantage of your generosity, valid cause Bailey. Yeah, perhaps. But we have to wait until at least we have gotten these people, the Confederation of Tarpol, to join the Federation. And if we can manage to get that one, we can now invite them to the Federation, which only consists of us, I guess. Alright, invite to Federation. We can invite them into our Federation. This will increase their trust by 1 each month up to max of 75. It will cost us 2 influence each month. That basically means we're going to be stagnant, I think.
Diplomatic alert. Federal cooperation initiated.
We have now successfully made a federation. Now these are... okay, lots of new stuff happened. They switched color. We have considered your offer carefully and decided to join the Harmonious League. Wait, what? What a strange name for a federation. Fleets. We don't have any Federation fleets. How can we... plan. Get Andorians to help kill the Klingons. Well, they are kind of not Aldorians, although they have some spiky stuff on their head, or pointy stuff on their head. Pink skin. Well, I think we kind of are pink skin, aren't we? Kinda. It's kind of hard to see. But yeah, we should be doing fine. Let's also see if we can manage to get some diplomacy going on here. And we'll take on the south side of the galaxy here. So we're kind of covering a little bit of the east and the west side of the galaxy. Oh gosh, are we going to make like an east-west side kind of thing here? These will eventually join us. So we're going to have a crustacean, and so it looks like they have gotten themselves a new leader. Oh, hello. Who are you? Chief Executive Officer Computer Rhombus. Now, this is an adorable creature, isn't it? Greetings to you, Elari, from the Ratchet Industry Enterprise. We are brokers, deal makers who have traveled the stars from Trade Station Tungle. We pass through your system in peace, only to buy, to sell, Kesk. We will offer you a good deal, many things. We will speak again before you leave. Should you call us? Okay, greetings. How are you doing? So we'll leave it, Kesk. Kesk, is that like their nickname for us? Tickle his belly. See what kind of noise it makes. I'm not very xenophobic, but I kind of don't want to touch it. Alright, so what can you offer us? We have a leader. Oh, we can actually recruit one of these people into our midst. We have a leader, an excellent fit for Darius Star Imperium, a governor. Superb logistics, very clever, thinks ahead. Likes long walks on the beach. Give us 200 food and the leader is yours. Okay. All right, we're gonna buy one of their people. Now he's gonna be leading one of our colonies. He is he's psychic. He is waste management, and he is eager. Velk, son of Fura. Now she is level 5, and the governor here is only rank 2. So I think we'll switch you out for you. All right. Oh, they're gonna be an uproar. This is our governor for one of our and they also are settled, of course, here on the planet where there are hostile flora, fauna. Sorry. This is gonna be highly interesting, and for some reason, what is going on with our fleet capacity?
Special project complete.
Okay, we have kind of lost a little bit of naval capacity because of our federation. That's not good. The vault is a tomb of hopeful immortals. Wait, what? Science officer asserts that the huge block terranery code found in the databanks are natural images, digitalized brain scans. Doubtlessly the aliens of somewhere consider this to be their only shot at any kind of survival following what calamity befell their planet. They did not have the means of resurrecting themselves, but banked on an impossible hope that eventually someone else would have. We do not? But download their neural patterns for safekeeping. Yeah, let's download the dead people. I have a feeling this is gonna cost me at least 400 hours of my life. You're welcome. You're welcome. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay. But how can we? How can we? Can we like? For example, move that into patrol. Oh, we could merge these two units into one. Yeah, our fleet capacity dropped a little bit because I think we do send some fleet capacity in here.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Alright, unusual readings suggest there may be more to this desolate world than meets the eye. Okay, go ahead and scan that. Cloudmedit Row attack swarm. So that is stationed here. So he has dedicated some ships to the Federation. I wonder how we can ship design. Factions. Are they under factions? No. I'm trying to figure out how we can kind of interact a little bit more with the Federation. The market. Well, we don't want to do any trade. Expansion policies. Fleet manager. Retrofit. What if we create a new fleet? No, let's No, I just wanted to try to figure out how to send. Go to section map, union map modifier. Diplomatic map. Opinion map. Neighborhood map. Multiplayer chat. Main menu. Leader species. There was nothing under that. Edicts policy, expansion planner. I'm gonna have the shoot in a minute. Alright. Worker robots allowed. Population control. Purge. Oh, I don't think we're gonna purge anything. Traditions. Edicts policies. Expansion planner. Oh, here we have already high quality minerals. Low gravity. Strange magnetic field. Planets and sections. I thought there were a way to get more interaction with the Federation. Ship designer. Well, I guess we'll just try to figure it out as we go along. Let's also see if we can manage to please these a little bit more. Favorable trade pass for a year. Yeah, but eventually they will come to see us for. But we're not getting any trust with them, are we? An urgent missive from Repos Prime explained that a number of non-former members of the Rocket seeks political asylum on the planet. Oh. The local administration has seen fit to pass the decision of what to do with them up to the chain of command. Now, do we want everyone to contribute to our system here? Oh, gosh, yeah. Open the borders. We were going to be... that means we're going to have... claims. There's no claims being made. Species. Yeah, so we have this one. He's from a tomb world. He is psionic. That's no good. He is thrifty. He is... no idea. Government edicts. And he is not living for a very long period of time. They grow slow and they're repugnant. People don't like them. So maybe it wasn't a good idea to have those as administrator, but for diplomacy's sake, why not? Now, does that mean we do have other populations here? Yeah, we do have some rackets here. And what are we currently building here? We're building luxury residence, and we do have unemployed people. I kind of feel we should just build some more of those. Let's build a couple more of those, and then we'll build some city districts. Right? Yeah, now we have maxed out the number of districts we could have. Although we can... well, we can actually remove the hostile, dangerous wildlife. The quicksand basin we can take away. We can also take away the quicksand basin here. And weak magnetic field. So the population growth speed is -5.
Special project complete.
And we got some technology towards the blue laser. Nestled in the shelter pocket across the Caribbean 2A surface a rich sludge of simple organic compound that our research believe could be a hotbed of abiogenesis. Is that how you say it? Spontaneous formation of an organic life, from lifeless matter. Gibran 2A has an unusual thick atmosphere for a barren world, which could make it hospitable for simple life forms. Although this present is a unique opportunity to study what could be an early stage of the origin of life, it would be the best to set our expectations low, as it may still be millions of years before life evolves naturally on that planet. Interesting. Yeah, that is the neutral fleet. Now, what happened to this planet here? Why did this become so weird? There's an asteroid impact, and I thought this was like a good one for us. Oh well, let's see if we can manage to Through hard work and experience, scientist Cognot has developed a new skill. Good for him. Pause the game. Can we build this station here? 75. This is gonna take forever to get to here. I think that empire here is gonna, unless we can lay claim to it. No, we can't. And by the way, how is this going? Oh, yeah, we definitely need to get more administrative capacity.
System survey complete.
Becoming an administrative nightmare. Science ship here is not doing anything. Can we just send you to automatically explore? Let's also see if we can do anything more with this empire. Yeah, we could try and eventually give them some more trade deals. Alright, so we have only +1. Let's just build some mining stations and some research stations while we wait. Hopefully we can manage to get this system here. We can set up like an observatory. We have encountered some form of alien vessel in the Carnor system. The strange objects have been flagged as Obsidian aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with cautions. I guess that is somewhere up here.
Technological acquisition successful.
I just having another look at Blackwake. I think you would really enjoy it. I will have a look at it. Let's upgrade our fleet. Well, that's an expensive upgrade, isn't it? But it's so weird that we can't. Well, we also did some research. Exotic gas refineries could be interesting. We could also build this, so we could build better space stations, or upgrade our star bases to something quite extremely good. And I guess I know exactly where we'd like to have one. Here, for example, would be a very good spot, or here. But I kind of don't think we should expand more. I'm being summoned into a few rounds now. All right. Happy Blackwaking. There is only one class. Is that a Corvette class?
Technological acquisition successful.
Oh, we did some more research. That's good. Give me a poke. If you do, I'll happily die beside you in glorious battle. Well, let's try not to die. Well, we can do this research because we already have gained a significant part of this research already. And I do think, yeah, sure, why not? Why not? We have another construction ship not doing anything useful here.
Ship augmentations completed.
There we go, we have upgraded our fleet again. Villogs! Long time no see. How are you doing? Hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's see here. I wonder if...
Ship augmentations completed.
Alright, we upgraded our fleet.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
And preliminary scans of 1337872 indicate that a heavy armored vessel is in orbit of the asteroid. It would be wise to proceed with caution. Okay, so does that mean we have like a fleet here? It's nothing too exciting, just studying mostly? Cool, cool.
Construction complete.
I hope the studies goes well. We have another construction ship not doing anything.
System survey complete.
And it should take a while, but we might be able to get this system here. And then we can set up an observatory on, I guess, this planet here. The armed vessel discovered in orbit of 1337872 is an abandoned military spacecraft called Nephris Pride. Its light frame and aviation hardware suggest it was built for long-distance patrol missions, but it has since been retrofitted into a long-range stealth bomber. Records of the ship's comm reveal that it was hijacked by rebel guerrilla on its way to perform a strike against a secret complex called Zevan Labs, said to hold weapons so powerful it could win them the war. They were shut down. We have extracted the ship's destination from its navigational drive. Yeah, let's send up the scientist out there. But I kind of also would like to have a look at this planet here. Too bad we can't kind of see what kind of creature lies on this planet. Got exam in May and June. It's approaching too quickly. Oh, and I'm so glad I'm done with all of that type of stuff. Oh man, we are losing quite a lot of energy credits, aren't we? And how is this empire coming along? Are we becoming more friendly? So what does it take to plus 72? Well, that's gonna be tricky. But we still do have a trade deal with them. No, actually we don't. Let's offer them another trade deal. We'll send you some minerals. 5 minerals for 30 years. For some energy credits, hopefully. Since we kind of are losing quite a lot of energy credits, let's just go completely haywire here. There we go, and we have plus 25 in their favor. So they will accept that trade deal, and they did. That's good. That means we are... Well, they have a cause Bailey on their ideology. Interesting.
System survey complete.
I don't understand why all of these planets turn
System survey complete.
Into yellow. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? We got Article 13 to look forward to after that. Yeah, but aren't you leaving? Or leaving? Greetings, Clone! Gosh, how are you doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day. We're just trying to fix our administrative capacity here. Oh, this is going to be a significantly big problem. We have unemployed population. I wonder if we can... decisions. We could cease the stop robots, droid, and synthetic population assembly on the planet. I don't think we need to do that, because we can just send them away. That's what they said, but you know, life is a mystery. Well, I don't think you should blame life on that one. I think you have other politicians you can blame for that one. Well, we kind of don't want to encourage planet growth. But let's see if we can send away some more robots. We definitely need... You know what? We could... Let's see. This is gonna give us... This only takes 2 jobs, right? Well, you know what? It's only 1 population and then we can get another building unlock. So we'll just send away the unemployed populace, I think. It's Monday. Long way to the weekend. Oh gosh. Excuse me. There we go. Can we send you away? Oh gosh, how did we do that again? Resettle. There we go. It's just me who is a dimwit. The unemployed robot, we'll send you over there. Luckily, it's just a robot. I don't think he will complain much, because I don't think we have
Special project complete.
Invented sentient for them. I'm off for 2 weeks, so it's like a weekend for me. After many weeks of studying, this is for you by the way. For many weeks of studying, our expert linguistics have unearthed the meaning behind the documents found on Jormundir 5. The documents were philosophical ponderings by the famous scholar only referred to as Telesia, the teller of tales. Her teachings have provided us with much insight to how to better gain political results via applying different states of mind and use large-scale questions as a focus for reform. Look at the clever! Oh, hello. Hi. The planets turn yellow when you have a greater ability. Okay. Yeah, that might make sense. But it did kind of turn yellow after we invited a bunch of small creatures into to one of our planets. Wasn't it this planet here? Yeah, we have so many different kind of races on this planet here. Yeah, these nastiness. They decided to move into our... But they do have full citizenship. I wonder if we can revoke that. They can be a residence. I don't want them to be undesirables. No, we won't give them full citizenship. They can be a resident, but not a full citizens, I think. I kind of feel like this is going to be like a plague of rats just roaming about our colony. I mean, they are short-lived, and what was it? They were short-lived and slow breeders. So luckily they weren't a rapid breeder. So we're not going to have too many of them, hopefully.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
All right. Geoscape of Saramor 3 is dominated by what appear from orbit to be silvery metallic crystals of dimensions never before seen from orbit. They eerily resemble skyscraper. Closer study is warranted. All right. So, Luki, do you have any good ideas on how to get more administrative capacity? Because we're kind of dragging out our resources here and our research.
A foreign entity has decrypted our communications.
Okay. After successfully translating their language, we have established communication with the Empire of Ba. Something. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostilities have been eliminated. Excellent. And we also got some influence from that. Oh, they are probably going to be a problem, aren't they? Fanatic, materialistic, and spiritual. So kind of like the Seek. Primus Mako greets you. Way forward lies in our hands. If you'll find yourself no match for us. No, I think we're gonna go with this one. I kind of feel like that was the lesser of all the evil mess we could have chosen here. We have learned of a new strategic research encountered on Azara 3, the territory of the okay, so that we are kind of already in another one's empire. We have learned of a new strategic research, okay. And we have detected what appears to be a natural occurring subspace phenomenon on the edge of the Wua system. A rift in the very fabric of space-time has formed here, creating a wormhole that our scientists speculate may provide conduct through subspace to another wormhole located somewhere else in our galaxy. Depending on where the second wormhole is located, this would potentially allow ships to travel from one end of the galaxy to another in a matter of days. Unfortunately, this wormhole, like the vast majority of its kind, is inherently unstable. Any vessel foolish enough to pass through it would be ripped apart in seconds. Alright, and oh gosh, have we found another empire? No, we have encountered some form of alien vessels in... Oh yeah, that's the same empire. Okay, let's pause for a minute here. Oh, they are to the south there. They're also kind of large. Ooh, do you think we will be able to get them into our federation? Only -10, so that's not too bad. Let's try and lure them in with a little bit of a trade deal scenario here. Some minerals, that will do you good, right? Give you 10. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Energy crystals. Yeah, we kind of managed to do it. Can we get some from you? There we go. We'll extend that for 30 years. Alright, we'll do that. Let's see if they will accept that. Let's also have a look at this empire here. Hi, are we becoming friendly? Yes, we are. I still don't like the idea that they have ideology cause of Bailey on our friends here. Now we do acceptance. We need +64. That means we have to throw quite a large amount of resources into this empire if we are to invite them into the Federation. Yeah, that's not gonna work, is it? Economic imperialists will not join the Federation. Yeah, they will not join our Federation because of our neighbors, but we at least can have a friendly term with them, I hope. What is all of this? Strategic resources. Oh, that's all the stuff we found in here. Now, luckily for this empire here, they don't have any connection points here, it seems like. Well, we should probably also see if we can maintain plus 214. Well, we are almost married at this rate. Alright, good. Did we not resettle this one? Let's say they accepted our trade deal. That's good. Oh, we don't have any leaders here. No, sorry, that's a general. Whoops. Population. Yeah, we do have a governor here. Now that crustal lattices. Detail and analysis of the normal metallic cylinder dominating Saramor 3's landscape have defied all expectations. Science officer Cognat is excited to reveal that these oversized crystals are, in fact, composed by trillions upon trillions of deactivated nanites. These molecular structures matches no known Empire nanotechnology signatures, making their point of origin indeterminate. They may have been deposited on the planet by some unknown spacefarers for unknown purposes. As far as Cognat can tell, the nanites compiled themselves into a perfect oriented crystalline lattice and place a turn to point which they can become deactivated. Okay, I'm not quite sure if I like that. Lots of small nano bots roaming
System
around.
survey complete.
We are still doing. Okay, somebody closed their borders. They closed their borders. No problem. No problem. But we still have unemployment here. Oh, we have a specialist that is unemployed. Oh, it's this guy here. Can we just fire him? Let's see here. Full citizenship. Living standard. I wonder if we would like to make them a little bit happier. Academic privilege. Yeah, let's go for that one. Military servitude. Full military service. Colonization right. They are allowed. Oh. Can we do that on these folks? Have like a population control on them. Population control enabled. Yes, please. I don't trust them. I don't trust them. Small space rats. Now we should have enough to build this. Oh gosh, finally the last point where I kind of feel like we should have this one seems good. This one should probably also have been expanded a little bit, since we don't have any natural choking points here. This would have been a good choking point. That's gonna take us forever to build up there, since our administrative capacity just going through the roof.
Construction complete.
What did we build? Did we build something here? Okay. Well, that's right.
Technological acquisition successful.
Oh, that's always the best sound in the game. Now I've researched the blue laser. Do we want to build a listening post? I'm not quite sure if we would like to do that. How about a fusion reactor? Nuclear fusion processor. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. It's low tier research. Should be able to be finished. Let's upgrade our fleet with blue lasers. Pew 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 pew. Let's also have
anomalous surface variable detected.
Yeah. we briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. It might have been a glitch in our system, or it could be a sign of something more. Let's go ahead and do that. And authoritarian. We could, I mean, if we satisfy their needs for us, I mean, if we try to go in the same direction as they, the moral democracy, we're gonna upset these. And that is definitely not something we would like. I kind of feel like they have a new leader already. Well, and how is our factions going? They are really complaining. Dull edge. Staying ahead. Pause a second here. Staying ahead of the curve and not allowing any empires to be more than equivalent in level will please the Institute. Okay. Signing research treaties with at least 3 other empires will please this Institute. And what are these complaining about? Yeah, they want us to dominate some poor schmuck. And I guess we are gonna be the poor schmuck if we're not careful here. I'm not quite sure what I want to do here. We're still upgrading. Can we also build Federation corvettes? Federation destroyers? Magnetic reversal. The magnetic field of Zrodoma 2 experienced a complete reversal while it was being observed by the ESS Ulbanok, the Equitable. This rare event has charged position of the planet's magnetic pole. Fortunately, it was all recorded by sensors of our ship, providing our scientists with a lot of valuable data. Good. Now, if we build this, is this gonna be ships that is
augmentations completed?
Gonna be? We're gonna try and build 2 of these. See what happens. So if we
system survey complete.
Click into the
System
fleet
survey
here.
complete.
Oh, it's gonna take a while for it to build, right? So now we are building ships for the Federation, right? And they, yeah, the Federation President. Yeah, we are building ships for the Federation, and it's not.
System survey complete.
Extending our naval capacity, and we also got a new tradition, which is a trade empire. Oof, the only one we can pick. Yeah, let's just do it then. What is the next one we should go for? Absolutely no idea.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
Research that. I was just thinking about something here. Maybe we could. Maybe we could make a colony for the space rats. Would that have been a good idea? I don't know. And who is this? This is... Excuse me, what are you doing in my, you know, in my lands, my friend? Let's just build some mining station and observatory posts. I do think we're gonna get quite a lot of science out of that. Well, they went back, so that's good. Good news, everyone. And we also finally have a new building slot on our planet. Let's find something that gives quite a lot of work. Provides 2 jobs, 2 jobs, 2 jobs. 5 jobs. So a commercial zone seems like a good idea. Yeah, commercial zone it is then. To get more workers. Let's see here. Let's see, how much was it for a colony ship? Let's queue up a colony ship. What is this? Grimacing. The very geological structure of Dharma 1 is indeed in flux, driven by what science officer Yonderu assures us is a tectonic process as fascinating as it exotic. What is more interesting to Stellaris Star Imperium is the way wow, barely can read today. Imperium is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's celestial chaotic self-transformation. In short, a near instant stabilization of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely, more habitable is theoretically possible. Okay, 200 credits, you can do it. There's a 50% chance of success. But yeah, let's build a... Excuse me? The science officer reports that can indeed be terraformed. A narrow window of opportunity is expected to open shortly as the planet enters a particular unstable phase of its cycle, lasting a couple of months. Everyone believes that the minimized explosive charge delivered into the planet's crust and strategic irradiation at the atmosphere during this time will halt. Alright, Pepsi it is then. Because you know what they say. Pepsi Max, make yourself go in the dark. Cheers, boys and girls. So, let's see if we can make this a habitable world. We have a timed window here. We probably should manually send a science ship to do that. I think it is a science ship we need to do that with. But let's send a racket into a colony ship and just send them off. Make a world for them to live on. Yes, let's go to you. There should be a science ship here. You go and research that project.
Special project complete.
Science Officer Yonah is proud to report that... Oh, we did it! What kind of planet is it? It is a 15 planet. Alright, marvelous. Leader has gained a level. And you... my friend, you can go and automatically explore the thing. And we also have built an observation post over the steam-powered planet here in the Matar system. Or maybe I'm lying. We have detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Sutter 3 in the Sutter system. They have advanced into the equivalent of an Iron Age and then divided into numerous petty kingdoms and empires. Their species have spread across almost the entire surface of the planet, We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. Alright, so we hadn't built that yet. How is the colony ship coming along? Probably not very well. Gosh, we'll find a suitable planet for them. Does it actually say what kind of environment they like to be in?
Construction complete.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, Lucky the Clever. By the way, I kind of like the name. They kind of can live all over the place, can't they? And I do think, if I'm not completely mistaken, we had a rather large world here somewhere. Yeah, a tropical world. We're gonna send them into the tropics here. Yeah, I think that is a good idea. And then we're gonna give them full citizenship on that planet. We could also go for a desert world, I think. Yeah, I think that was the biggest world we had. 21, an Arctic world. That is already colonized. Yep, so we're gonna send them here. They're gonna live in the G-Hub system. Or something. Construction ship.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
We briefly detected some unusual energy readings emanating from this planet. It might have been a glitch in the system. There is a... I kind of feel like we have to upgrade our ship system. I kind of feel they're always suspecting there is a glitch in the system. So maybe we'll have to work on that.
Technological acquisition
Perhaps
successful.
upgrading from Windows 95 to 98, perhaps. What's your favorite food? Oh, that is fairly easy. Lasagna. Lasagna with freshly cut salad and a garlic baguette, and I'm in heaven. Nuclear fission process generated a great amount of power for our ships, but with many of the risks associated with fission power. Fantastic. I wonder if we should do this one, research output, so we get more science from our science posts. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. We could also go for this one, volatile material plant. Aside from obvious safety concern, the artificial creation of volatile modes is an extreme, delicate and complicated process that requires highly specialized equipment. Do we actually have any of that? We actually do, volatile, but I do think we're gonna get. I think we get that one from trade. Yeah, monthly trade. So since we don't have that in our own system, I think we're kind of just gonna skip that because this is a crystal. This is a moat. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for this one then. We can also upgrade our fleet. Let's also contribute a little bit more to our Federation fleet. Yeah, I think that is a good idea. Let's see here. How much? 5 of 31. So we could probably contribute quite a lot to our Federation fleet. Let's just pump out 1 billion destroyers. There we go. Through hard work and experience, Science Valor has developed a new skill. What kind of skill? Get more experience. Oh well. Oh well.
System survey complete.
And also we should probably... Yeah, the colony ship is being made.
System survey complete.
The director of the Museum of Exobiology on Old Alvania has issued a request of several live alien species. These creatures were spotted on surveyed habitable world, but they are difficult to capture. Oh. It will require a full resource of a science ship for a lengthy period. Sure, why not? Why not? So, it seems to be here. Do we have any free science ship in the vicinity? That is our fleet. I don't think we actually do have any free science ship. You look like you don't have anything to do. Let's go and research the project in this system. You don't have anything else to do. Let's click on the observation post that we have here. And let's see here. Can we now have a look at the species of the planet? It's so weird that they kind of don't have like an image. I kind of felt like they did. They had like primitive versions of the different kind of races, but I might be wrong. Primitive mine, primitive factory. How many people? 14 districts, 16 people. We can't assign them any leaders. Oh well. Technology enlightenment. An effort is made to rapidly elevate the native civilization to space age. This time this takes dependent on their cultural level technology. Ooh, do we want to hasten their oh, that could just end badly, couldn't it? We cannot do that. Doctrination. Through subtle influence of their society and culture, the native can be brought around to our way of thinking. Let's do that. It's going to cost us a little bit of energy. Yeah, I think that would have been a good idea. We're just going to sway them a little bit, and oh gosh, we're using so much consumer goods. That's not good. And also, did we ever finish that research? No, but we are working on it. Now, I definitely think we're going to have to... Oh, the colony ship seems to be done. Right? Yep. So we'll send you up here, and we'll colonize this area here, which is probably also going to... This is going to be an administrative nightmare. Well...
Ship augmentations completed.
And we do have more stuff we can build here. We don't have... Can we, like, fire you? Get you in here instead. And we can send the other leader in to govern the new planet, I think. Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Technological acquisition successful.
Alright, there we go. Now we can upgrade our space stations. Ooh. We can now start working on the L-gate. I'm not quite sure if I would like to do that. Can also do space torpedoes. Let's do the Polygon. I think that could be an interesting idea. Did we ever actually tell you to settle on one of these planets here? That was the 21. So you're gonna settle here, colonize this planet. This planet offers low habitable for the selection species. Well, wasn't that a lie? What? Okay, pause the game a bit here. Savannah world and a tropical world. And oh, how we tropical world is a 60% habitability. Oh yeah, you're gonna settle down here, whether you like it or not. You are second-class citizens in my space empire. No. Yes, was the correct. Japa Prime. Yep, let's go and do that. Yeah, it's gonna be your brand new home. Hope you don't bring space fleas to the system. Well, it's gonna be an interesting turn off event. And you're doing absolutely nothing. We could also start planning to upgrade these. I don't think that is gonna affect this too much. I do want to have a little bit of defense here. Yep, I think that's good. So that is one of the choking points. So the junkyard. This asteroid was evidently used as a junkyard by some point in the distant past. All manner of discarded machinery and metallic refuge has been disposed inside the asteroid's weak gravity well, being slowly pulled into jumble of debris that now covers the surface. There is nothing of particular value to be found here, but a lot of metal could be salvaged by mining stations. Alright.
Anomalous surface variable detected.
Alright, bits and pieces of metal are strewn across our LS001BS surface. Cycling what looks like the hulk of a ship, the wreckage appears deserted, but energy readings remain. Yep, you can go and research that. Let's see here. We kind of also would like to have upgrade this one. And we could also make some defense here. No, we cannot because we don't have enough alloys. Let's do a little bit of trading. We'll buy quite a lot of them. And then we'll sell quite a lot of minerals. Then again, we'll buy some more alloys. We could also sell a tiny bit of food. Like so. Let's see if I can buy even more alloys. I don't sell them, just buy. There we go. Did we ever decide to upgrade this? Yeah, we are upgrading that one. What other type of choking points do we have? We have this one, but you know what? We are so friendly with these that I kind of don't think that is necessary. But this one here, this seems to be a place where we can have some problems. So we're going to upgrade you. Let's see. The wreckage on the asteroid RLS001B is the remaining of a vessel belonging to the now standard signs Darmal, identifying themselves as belonging to the interior unknown species. From amidst the wreckage, she somehow managed to contact Cognat, the science officer stationed aboard the USS Kanogor the Righteous, and is requesting to be rescued. She explains that her collision was due to malfunctioning navigational sensors. Oh, that doesn't seem good. and that she has been unable to leave the asteroid for several years. She claims her scientific knowledge to be without equal, and that she would be a valuable asset. She points to her survival as proof of that. Oh. Damol joins. Yeah, sure. Why not? So, who is Damol? Let's see here. Leaders. Damol. Who are you? Oh, are you a... No, you're not Damol. Who is Damol? That is Damol. She is the... Wait, Kathian? She actually is a fairly high-level scientist. Let's see if we can... let's see if we can replace some leaders here. Full level 5. How about you? Age 94. What kind of traits do you have? You are research speed 10% and you're good with computers. Okay, we'll take you away. I'm sorry, but here, we're gonna get... Okay, now there should be one science ship here without any leaders on it. Oh, it was okay, good. Okay, it wasn't a science ship, it was a freaking scientist back on our home planet. So, welcome aboard. Gosh, that means we're gonna have a lot of species to deal with, right? Or maybe not. We'll see, we'll see. Now, how is the Federation fleet coming along? Are we getting there to reach the cap? The recent scientist addition Damol has been put her knowledge of technology to good use. Her shared insight have pushed our physics research to new heights. Excellent.
Technological acquisition successful.
Oh my. We have encountered some form of alien vessel in the Pilgrim system. These strange objects have been flagged as psi-aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with cautions. Alright, pause the game for a minute here. Hello. So what is this? Starbase building, defense grid, supercomputer. Oh, that sounds scary. Okay. We also got subspace sensors, black hole observation. Okay. And she's still working on the artificial kind of thing. But maybe we should, since she was good with this, maybe we should switch out the research. Change research. Oh no. She's in the wrong role, isn't she? Crap. Alright, you're gonna go in here. Yeah, we know. We need to fit in another one here. And what is your leader experience? You're gonna research here. I think now we have everything going well. Technology. Yeah, so she's good with computer researching. She is research speed 10%. So I think that is a better solution to
planetary settlement procedure initiated.
All Alright, we are now starting to colonize the job system. I'm gonna send all our space rats to that system. I feel so terrible for doing this, but you know, I mean, we are running an empire after all, right? Governor, great trait. Governor has become more experienced, but with this experience has come an increased stubbornness. The government has become quite iterated and is having difficulty accepting new ideas. Oh. Well, I completely agree. Don't change something that works, right?
System survey complete.
Oh man, I kind of feel it is almost time for us to call it a day. We have been streaming for 3 hours, so I wonder if we should pause it here. We kind of are doing fairly well. We haven't been to war. We haven't been crushed by our neighbors yet, and we have a fairly good thing going on here with the Confederation of Tarpol. We also, I think we are on fairly friendly terms with these folks here. They don't like us because we are materialistic, but we are same authority. And also the other nation here. What the heck is this? What? Is this a glitch? Or is this just one gigantic... Oh, this is close to galaxy map. That must be some weirdness. No? What is that? That's a humongous planet. I mean, that is a star. That must be a glitch in the system somehow. Definitely has to be that. But yeah, we kind of are surviving. We are struggling a little bit with our administrative capacity here. Triggers. Yeah, this cannot be right. That must be some sort of glitch, some sort of bug. Must be the biggest planet in the galaxy. I think it actually is. It's like Texas. Oh man. But yeah, I think that is gonna be it for today. I just want to say thank you folks for watching. I hope you will be back next time. And until that time comes, take care and keep smiling. Bye.